Hello, today we have a beer from Great Lakes Brewing Company in Etobicoke, Ontario, Canada. It is named Pompous Ass English Ale, um, coming in at 4%, 4.2% alcohol. Uh, Interesting picture of a pompous gentleman. And we're going to give it a try here. Assuming to be a little more on the bitter side. Looks like it's a little bit darker. And my pour is not very good. There we go. Kind of a coffee color. Doesn't say there's anything like that in it, but we will give it a try. Yep. Tastes just like English ale or a pale ale, if you will. Actually, it's not as high on the IBU scale as I would have thought it would be. Try her again. It's actually fairly smooth. And speaking of pompous, it's rich fella. He always has themed parties, and he invites all his friends about once a month to come over. And the themes are always very unique and interesting, and everybody likes to go to his parties because you never know what's going to happen. And so this month he sends out the message to everybody that the theme is to come dressed as an emotion. So right around 8 o'clock there's a knock on the door, and he goes to the door and opens it up, and there's Sally. Sally's in a red bikini, and her whole body's painted red, and he's like, Sally, what are you doing? She's like, oh, well, you said to come dressed as an emotion, and I came dressed as passion. You know, I'm red with passion. He's like, oh, well, very good. He says, come on in. Let's have a drink. We'll get this party started. So more guests show up, and all of a sudden Tom shows up around 9 o'clock, and the host opens the door. He's like, holy man, Tom, everything is blue. Like, you're painted blue. You got a blue shirt on, blue shoes, blue pants. He goes, oh yeah, I'm blue with sadness. He's like, oh, very good, very good. Yes, come on in. So a little bit later, Jean-Pierre shows up. He's kind of a pompous ass. He's all about himself. He always shows up late because he likes the attention, and so it's 11 o'clock. The party's in full swing, but here's Jean-Pierre at the door, and the host opens the door, and there's Jean-Pierre, and he's standing there, and he's totally naked, except for he has a pear on the end of his penis. And the host says, Jean-Pierre, what are you dressed as? And Jean-Pierre, he's got a bit of a French accent, and he says, well, I am fucking in despair. Beer and a joke.